right now is comical to me. So I'm having a great day listening to everybody's complaining about the little tiny snow that we do have right now. So I think it's hilarious. We just got over, I think in Minnesota, they now have over 5 feet of snow or something like that. So, and I drove in it probably 45 minutes each way every single day on a county road. So it was open cornfields, icy. So it was like I was driving on an ice skating rink every single day. So this is nothing. I'll be zooming past all of you guys on the highway tonight after work. So all right, so I am, Nebraska's black ice. Yes, black ice is something that's very familiar with me. So I'm glad that you guys are all here. If you have not been to my Zooms before, I do recommend that you guys go ahead and stop me at any moment to ask any questions that you guys do have. I don't look at the chats, so don't chat in anything because I don't look at them and I don't want you guys to have your question go unanswered during this. So please go ahead and just take yourself off of mute at any time and ask a question and let me know what you guys are having troubles with, what you guys need to know, anything like that at that time. So go ahead and do that. If you guys are not on in my live and you guys are on my Zoom, if I can go ahead and have you guys turn your cameras on. I do like to see you guys just so I know that if you guys have questions, if you guys aren't following anything right, I kind of like to follow your guys' face and things like that. So, all right, awesome. So we are here to learn Facebook. I'm trying to get this, trying to get my my pictures to go across the top. I can't get it to go across the top. I don't know how to on my, whatchamacallit. So I am going to take you guys off for now. So I can't see your guys' faces at the moment. So please unmute yourselves. All right, so first we're going to go over Facebook page or group, which is better for your business. I have constantly talked to you guys about Facebook groups or Facebook business pages. I've taught you guys how to integrate that into your personal Facebook page and the importance of Facebook business page. But now I'm going to go into why a Facebook group could possibly be beneficial to your guys' business as well. So we're just going to talk about it. So Facebook offers a number of products and tools to individuals and companies to help them reach new audiences and grow their business. Facebook pages and groups being cases in point, these products pages more so drove businesses to the social giant in large numbers. Today, it's pretty much expected that your business will have a presence on Facebook. But which one is best for your brand promotion, a Facebook page or a Facebook group? Before we decide, let's take an in-depth look at both to an uncertain their strengths. All right, so Facebook page. A Facebook page is simply a profile page dedicated to businesses, brands, celebrities, and organizations, similar in look to the basic individual profiles of a Facebook user. A Facebook page offers a number of business-friendly features. All right, so this is what you guys should all have. You guys should all have the Facebook business page within your guys' Facebook. So what you guys can do with your Facebook page is, as the admin of your business Facebook page, you can assign tasks to others who have access to your page, which is called admin roles. So you can have them as a moderator, you can have them as an admin, or just an editor. You can get access to information about the performance of the Facebook page, including user demographic data through page insights. Okay, I'm seeing chats. I'm not going to check the chat, so please unmute yourself if you guys have questions. Anybody have a question?
Hey, Nicole, I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's me. You were breaking up a little bit.
Eric is saying I'm breaking up.
Yeah, your voice.
Can you guys hear me?
It's static.
Yeah, it was breaking up.
Okay, breaking up.
It's in and out.
Yeah, it's just staticky.
What I'm on. Let me go to. I was on agent. That's why.
It's the snow.
Okay, how is it now? Am I better? Yes, no?
It just goes on.
No?
Yes, better.
You're fine right now.
You're fine right now.
Someone?
It's better.
Anyone?
You're good.
Better.
You're good.
Bueller. My in-class people say I'm sounding great, so I'm just gonna go with that, I guess.
Okay.
All right, Eric says I'm good. Thank you,
Oh,
Eric.
no, not good.
Mindy just walked by, so I had to say hi to Mindy. All right, so where were we? You can get access to a number of third-party apps which can enhance the user experience of the page. Businesses can create CTAs on the page to drive business goals. Businesses can highlight important sections with the help of tabs. Tabs have their own respective URLs, and any of them can be used as a landing page. Businesses can import their entire email database and invite contacts to like their page, a fast and convenient way to grow your audience. Businesses can also schedule posts to appear at a pre-designated time, which I use all the time. I have multiple businesses that I post for, and so I use that pre-designated time all the time. Sunday nights are usually my downtime, so I kind of sit down on Sunday nights and I get everything that I need for those businesses for the week, and I sit there and I log it out for the whole week. So I'm 100% engaged with Wardley during my time during the week, and then I don't have to do any of that during my family time during the week as well. So that designated times is huge, and I will go ahead and I will show you that after this presentation when we get in depth with the back end of Facebook. All right, so broad benefits are as follow. Facebook pages show up in a Google search, which is huge. Since Facebook pages are public, the information is easy for anyone to find and pursue. This strengthens the credibility and enhances the organic reach of a business. People expect brands and businesses to have a Facebook page. If you own a business, you're likely to be frequently asked two basic questions. What's your website and can I find you on Facebook? So those Facebook pages are going to be huge. A lot of people are asking me if they feel like they need a Facebook page or if they could go without. Unfortunately, the society we live in today, a Facebook page is a must. That is where you're going to get a lot of your contacts right now, your potential clients. With this whole pandemic that we did have or are still through, anybody and everybody right now is on Facebook. My 15-year-old and all of his friends signed up for Facebook pages now. My daughter's nanny that's up in Minnesota, she's 21, she's on Facebook now. So the younger generation is getting on Facebook as well as the older generation. My dad, he signed up for Facebook because he wanted to see how we're doing here in Vegas. So you are seeing a wide variety now. It used to be just probably from your 30, 34, 35 on up to, I would say probably 50, 55. That's who was on Facebook, but now it is from teenager all the way to their 80s. So right now it is a huge, huge demographic that we need to sit there and reach. And so a Facebook page is essential right now. So Facebook pages are appropriate for broadcasting business-related news and other promotional material and interacting with large sets of fans. Have a new event to declare or new deals to announce. A Facebook page which shows up in Google search is an appropriate platform for this. So if you guys have an open house, if you guys are doing ebooks, or if you guys are holding a Facebook Live where you're answering the top 10 questions of home buying or home selling, or anything like that, Facebook pages are appropriate for that. You can go ahead and you can schedule your open houses through Facebook and blast that out there. And that is going to show up even on Google searches that there is an open house coming up, or there is a live event or anything like that. So again, Facebook pages are very important. Now, Facebook groups. Unlike pages, which tend to be focused on promotion, groups are collaborative in nature. As the name suggests, Facebook groups serve as a rally point or a coming together of individuals around a cause. This cause could be the promotional of a business, spreading awareness about a public issue, or simply buying and selling. Anyone can make a group. I'm a member of several groups created by my family, friends, and organizations that interest me. Facebook groups, I honestly think that every single realtor should at least have 2 Facebook groups. A Facebook group for buying and selling and another one for your niche. So if your niche, say, is dog parks, you should have a Facebook group that specializes in that. Las Vegas dog parks or Las Vegas dogs or whatever. People can put lost and stolen dogs, best dog parks, best dog groomers, best dog hotels, anything like that. All the while you are still promoting yourself because you are the admin. So you are going to go ahead and you are going to engage in every single post. So if you see a lost dog, you would promote or you would comment, oh no, I'm so sorry. Let's get little, I don't even know, a scruffy home, or something like that. So you'd be constantly sitting there and commenting on it. A neighborhood watch group is huge. I know that they have ring neighborhood watch groups or whatever. So if you have a ring, but a Facebook group where you can go ahead and you can post those lost dogs, you can post trash day or welcome a new neighbor or whatever it may be, as far as that as well. Or if you have a porch pirate, hey, look out for this, or hey, my tire was slashed last night, FYI, whatever it may be. So Facebook groups are huge in a real estate business. You can have just open houses. If you're holding a lot of open houses, if you're that new agent that is really working on those open houses, you can put in Nicole with Wardley Real Estate's open houses, or Nicole with Wardley Real Estate's listings, or anything like that. You can have a specific group for that, or Nicole Wardley Real Estate's Q&A about real estate. I keep talking to you guys about the time we're in right now. People have certainty about where our market is going, and they want their answers. They want all of those questions that they have to be answered. They're getting door drops, they're getting mailers, which you guys should still do because that is a huge part of real estate and that's part of your business. But what is in those mailers? Are you guys answering their questions, or are you just saying, hey, I'm local, I'm global. If you need someone to sell your house, here I am. Or call me for a free home analysis. It's what you're putting into those mailers that really counts. So that would be, hey, join me with my Facebook group. It's called the Q&A for real estate. I'm here to answer all of your questions. Feel free to go into the group and ask any questions that you may have, and I'd be happy to answer them for you. Because that is going to get a lot more people to you, because they're going to see that you are compassionate and you're caring about what they want to know within this real estate market versus offering what everybody else is offering across the board. So Facebook groups is really essential, as well as a Facebook business page. All right, Facebook groups, the features include members can engage in a group chat. Depending on the levels of activity within group, direct communication fosters a community feeling among members. Groups can be public, closed, or secret. Public groups are open for anyone to join. Closed groups are invitation only, and so are secret groups, but the latter are only visible to only the members. Anyone can view a closed group though they may not be able to join it. Members can post text files to share and search within group conversations. Oh, I missed my I here. Individuals can buy or sell through Facebook groups as well. All right, so the pages versus the group, which is best for a brand promotion? Now that we know the basic difference between the two, which one should you focus on and why? Ultimately, the answer will be determined by the purpose you want to achieve as a real estate agent. If you're looking to establish your brand and promote your business to a large number of people, then a Facebook page makes most sense. But if you are a new or small business looking to establish a presence, a group can be great help, especially if you sell niche products. To take a business off the ground and to create a strong community feel among members early on, think of creating a Facebook group, which can ultimately help drive traffic to your Facebook page. So that's huge. It's not an either or proposition. A group can be an add-on to a Facebook page, but in most cases, a dedicated page is what a business needs. If you feel your Facebook page isn't giving you the reach you expected or isn't generating user engagement, don't be disheartened. Consider setting up a group as well, where you can reach members individually and create a personal equation with them. So with all that, do we have any questions? Go ahead and take yourself off of mute if you have any questions.
Yes, I have one. Does Facebook have a list or index
No.
of the groups? Oh, okay.
All right. So we are going to go into the back end of Facebook, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to Facebook ads. I'll show you guys how to create a Facebook group and things like that. And again, if I'm going too fast, too slow, if you guys are having a hard time following me, please tell me to slow down. I want you guys to get the best out of this as possible and make sure that you guys are leaving this confident of being able to do this by yourself. All right, so to get to your Facebook, obviously you have to open up your browser. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up your browser. So if you're Internet Explorer or if you're Google Chrome, whatever. So all right. And then we're going to type in your Facebook. All right. So when you open up your Facebook, you're going to see this. This is your Facebook page or your home Facebook. Look at the snow. There's people, again, posting pictures of the snow. That's nothing. People are so scared. I'm surprised that we haven't been let out of work earlier or something like that for the snow. Got to go home. Okay, so this is your Facebook home page. This is what you're going to see every single time that you log into Facebook. You're going to see your personal profile. You're going to see all of your friends and their story, and then you're going to see your timeline. This is a timeline of all of the people that you follow, that are friends with you, everything like that. On the left-hand side, you're going to go ahead and see who your friends are. This is where you're going to see your page. So if you have that page, this is where you're going to hit and your page is going to pop up. So then you would just hit your page and it would go take you over to the page. When you are on your Facebook personal page, you're going to see that first person that you see is either a group. So this is a group that I belong to. So we were talking about those groups. So this is Love Las Vegas, which a lot of you guys, I do recommend you guys joining this because there are lots and lots of people that are asking for real estate realtors all the time. So this is a huge basic fishbowl that you guys can grab from. I've actually seen realtors even post in there about their upcoming listings or things like that. I always try to grab those people that are asking for real estate agents and just like, hey, I work for the real estate, come contact me. But this is a great way for you guys to get in there and comment on that, saying, yes, I'm able to help you. What are your needs? What are your questions? Things like that. So that is a great group for you guys to go ahead and join. So then the second one, when you scroll down, is always going to be an ad. No matter what, that is going to be where we want you to be within your real estate business. This is actually done organically. This is not done by spending money. So this is Facebook. Facebook gets on businesses about how they communicate within their messaging. So if you have messages that are sitting in your inbox for 2-3 hours before you message someone back, Facebook isn't going to go ahead and recommend you guys to anybody. But if you guys are sitting there and you guys are fast on it and you guys have that automatic response on your Facebook page that I told you guys to put on our 101, then Facebook is going to sit there and see that you guys are communicative, you guys are responsive, you guys are quick to action, and you guys care about your guys' clients. I'm sorry, my brain, it's Monday. So Facebook organically grabs all of those people and puts those at this top. And that's where we want you to be. So if people are searching real estate agents a lot on Facebook, you're going to pop up here. This just pops up for me just because I just put in an order with these guys. So it's going to pop up as my number 2. Just because I've already been to it, everything like that. So if someone has been to you and just seen what your page was like and you are responsive and everything like that, you're going to be constantly showing up in their number 2. So you are going to be getting into their subconscious. They're going to constantly see you. So that's where we want you guys to be. And that is how I am going to teach you guys how to be in that spot. So if you have any questions on any of this, you guys just email me, call me, whatever you guys need. I'm always here for you guys. If you guys have any questions on how to get your organic searches up a little bit more. All right. So I showed you your main page. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to your business page. So again, if you don't see it right here, there's a couple places that you can go. So we have here, we can go to pages, your shortcuts should show your page. Over here on your right-hand side, it shows your page, or else you can go ahead and go to this plus and you can go to page. And this is where you're gonna go ahead and you can create a page and you can create a group. So this is where you are gonna be able to create that business page or that business group that you guys want to do. So we are just gonna go, we're gonna go to our pages. So this is our Facebook page. This is our business page. This is how we are going to interact as our business versus our personal page. We don't want to have just a personal page. We do want to have a business page. Just like I showed you guys in that slide, that a business page is going to be able to be seen within the Google search engine. Your personal page is not, because your personal page is private. You have to friend request you for a personal page. Here, all you have to do is like and follow. And that's what we want. We want you guys as visible as possible. We want you guys to be able, just someone to go over and like and follow you. If you guys have a personal page, I'm not going to want to friend you guys. And I don't want you guys to friend me, because I don't want, as a potential client, I don't want a potential real estate agent to know everything that's happening in my life. And frankly, I don't want to know what's happening in my realtor's life either, unless we become best friends while we search, whatever, that's down the line. But to begin with, I don't want to do that friend request. So that's why they created the Facebook page, so they can just go ahead and click like and follow you. So that's another reason why you should have a Facebook business page.
Nicole, I
All right.
have a bot.
So your Facebook business page, you guys should always have the add button here. This should say Messenger. I don't have mine set up because I must have been doing something or another. So if you see what I see, the send message button, then you, or add button, you can add your button. So these are all the buttons that you can click. You can only choose one. Whatever one you choose, there will always be a send message button up there. When somebody comes and looks at your page. So if you feel like, well, I want someone to send me a message, but I also want to send the email button, or I want the send message button, plus I want the follow button, or whatever it may be, just remember whatever you choose. So I choose the call now because I want people to be able to call me just like that. They're going to see the call now plus the send message button as a potential client. So don't feel like you have to send that or pick that send message button and then not be able to pick another call to action. So I would always put probably send email or call now, so they can go ahead and they can get in contact with you right away. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to hit call now, put in your phone number, and then there we go. So now you're going to see it's going to say call now. And now when they go to my page, they're going to see call now or send a message. So that is something that we always need every single time we do anything. We should have a call to action. So we want to make sure that there is a call to action up on our Facebook page as well. So you can also view your page as a visitor. So this is what they're going to see as a visitor, but there is going to be the send message button here too. I don't know why, unless they took it away from me, because they like to take things away from me. But they have your message here. So you have your call now and you have your message. So they can go ahead and they can message you there. All right. So we went through on Facebook 101 on putting your page together and everything like that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to skip all of that because that should be on your Facebook 101. And if you guys need help with that, I do have that YouTube channel. So you just go ahead and go to the YouTube channel and figure out how to, or not figure out, I'm sorry, that was a bad choice of words. Learn how to set up your Facebook page as far as that. And if you do need any help with that after you watch my YouTube channel, just go ahead and message me. All right, so now we are going to go into the back end of Facebook. We're going to go into how to create an ad, the ad center, the insights, everything like that. So first, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into our ad center. Our ad center is where we're going to create an ad. So there are multiple ads that we're going to be able to add or create, sorry. So we're gonna go to create an ad. And then these are the ads that we can create. So we can get more messages, we can boost a post, we can boost an Instagram post, we can promote our page. So promoting our page is gonna be just promoting just a full Facebook page all throughout wherever you want. Promote your business locally, get more calls, get more website visitors, and get more leads. So these are all the kinds of things that you can choose from to get those leads. When you go through this, you can go ahead and you can get more messages. It says that that is recommended. That would not be my number one. My number one would probably be promote your page. If you are not satisfied with where your likes are right now, your followings or anything like that, I would promote your page. And that is right here. This promote your page is going to be something that you guys should probably do bi-weekly until you guys are satisfied with your likes and your follows. So I just started a baseball program here in Las Vegas, and I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing about it because I talk about it all the time. Just because I'm promoting it, just like I'm a new real estate agent. So I'm promoting this page just like you guys should. So what I'm learning with this page, my baseball page, is what I can teach you guys on what's working and what's not. So it's kind of nice that I get that insight, since I'm not a realtor and I don't have my own business that I have been trying to promote. I've just been promoting everybody else's. I can now give that personal insight. And promoting my baseball page has been tremendous. I have gotten, I think it was like 200 likes within the first 3 weeks. And those likes are actual people that are going to have baseball, want to come out for baseball, want to try training, want to come out for a team, want to come to our camps. Because when I promote this page, I am strictly promoting it to people with baseball. So when you promote this page, you're promoting it to people, first-time home buyers, FHA loans, anything like that. You guys are promoting it to those people. So when they come over and they like your page, they're liking your page for a reason. They're liking your page because they are in the process of thinking about buying or selling a home. So this is huge. Some of the likes that you guys get in the follows, they're basically garbage. They're not real followers. They're not real likes. They're just following and liking you because you offered something cool. And so this is a great way to get those true followers. So what you do, I'm sorry, I kind of went off of that. Let me go back. All right, so I did promote the page. So click your promote the page. And then it automatically takes your guys's cover photo. And you can go ahead and you can change that to whatever you want it to be. You can go ahead and change it to a video. You can go ahead and change it to a carousel, or you can have a still photo. If you guys have ever been on my training before, you guys know my thoughts on a still photo. Big thumbs down, because they're going to go ahead and so they see that as an ad, they're scrolling. What they're doing is they're scrolling past every single still image. So as soon as they see that carousel, that moving carousel, or that moving ad, they're going to stop on you and they're going to be like, whoa, what's this? It's just the way the brain works, the left and the right. And when they see that moving image, I want to look at you, Shonda, all the time. So Shonda's sitting right in front of me and she's staring at me, and I just want to keep looking at her talking. So we want to make sure that it is either a carousel or a moving, because that is what is going to catch the eye. So here we would go ahead and we would edit our options, and then we would be able to choose that video, or we can choose the different image. So if you want to do the video, we go ahead and hit the video. Here, the description holds what is in your info that you already created with our Facebook 101. You can go ahead and you can change this. This should be something catchy that is going to make them want to go ahead and like your page. So mine, helping more of the agents focus on marketing strategies that drive sales. That's probably not going to catch a ton of people. So try to think of those catchy phrases that you guys can get. You don't have a lot of room to catch them. The more wordy you are, the less likely you're going to get your ad out there to the right people. So you want it short and sassy, basically. So that's where you would type it here. Now, special ad category, no matter what we do with Facebook, I cannot stress this enough because I still have people that have been through my ads probably a dozen times and they still call me, message me, email me and ask me why their ad got rejected. So special ad category is Fair Housing sued Facebook in December of 2018 for basically discrimination. So us as realtors, we cannot discriminate against age, race, gender, anything like that. So we have to be down the straight and narrow path. So this is where Facebook put in that we have to let them know that we are a special ad category. We are those people that cannot go ahead and judge or anything like that. So the special ad category has to be turned on. There we go. Oh. If this is not turned on, it will get rejected. And when you get a rejection, you're going to email me and you're going to be like, Nicole, my ad got rejected. Why? This is why. Did you? Okay. So we have a question here. She says that she is, if you didn't hear her, they're trying to boost open house ads and they get that special ad category. They turn it on. They put the fair housing, the equal housing opportunity, low and middle, or wherever on their thing. So one other reason why is how lengthy is your post. So up here, so when you're posting like right here, if this is very lengthy, they're gonna go ahead and reject it. She's not putting any text. Okay, okay. Okay, let me check on that. Let me look at one of your guys' ads when you do it. Let me know. So. Okay, perfect. So if any of you guys are running into the same thing that Kathy was just talking about, she said that her open houses are getting rejected. So I am going to go ahead and they're going to send me their next one. And when it gets rejected, I'm going to see why. So if any of you guys have that as well, I'm going to check out their ad and then I'll get back to you guys. But the main reason why they usually do it is if your description is very lengthy, or if it has discriminating words in it or things like that, they will go ahead and they'll reject it. Or this special ad category, are you selecting down in housing?
I think so.
Okay, so you also have to select down and you have to hit housing because we're housing. And then there we're already in that special ad. So that's what Fair Housing wanted Facebook to do. So we have to make sure that that is on. So now next is our audience. Our audience is Facebook's way of us being able to get around the discrimination against age and things like that. So when we go in, we're going to go ahead and we're going to edit our audience. I think right away it just says audience adjust whatever. So you hit this little button here, this little edit thing. So here we cannot change the ages. Like I said, we have to go with 16 or 18 to 65 plus. But some of you guys are probably like, well, I don't want to go ahead and I don't want to have 18-year-olds come over and like my page because 18-year-olds, most of them are still in high school. If not, they haven't even figured out their career yet. They haven't even figured out anything like that. So they're not even going to buy a house. So you're probably thinking like, well, that kind of stinks because what now? I'm just going to be throwing away my money. This is where I said Facebook kind of got around that little hump that we have to do. So here we can do our detailed targeting. So this is where we're going to hit our demographics. This is where we are going to put who we want to see our ads. So we can go ahead and we can take out those 18-year-olds. If we have a 2-story, well, 65 plus is probably not going to want a 2-story. They're starting to downgrade. They want that Rambler. They want, in the retirement home area and things like that. So here we can go ahead and we can target that. So we have full control of who is going to see our page. This is where I know the people that are going to like my page are going to be true, genuine people that are wanting to buy a house or sell a house. So say your niche is first time home buyers. So we can go ahead and we can type in first time buyers. We can hit that. All right. So now we know our ad is going to go to first time home buyers. Say you want to work with FHA loans. Oh, did they take my FHA away? There we go. FHA insured loans. Okay, here is your potential reach. I do not want any of you guys to ever pay attention to this. This is where people get in debt with Facebook because they see this and they're like, okay, I want more, I want more, I want more, I want more. The more people you get, the more likely they don't want anything to do with real estate. So we want that number to be as small as possible because then we know our ad and our Facebook page and whatever else we're running is going to be in front of the right people. So we are taking away those 18-year-olds because a lot of 18-year-olds are not first-time home buyers. Or if you're more high-end clients, we can go ahead and we can put in bachelor's degree. All right, it was in here before. Or banking, okay, banking. If you don't know who you want to target, you can go ahead and you can hit your browse. And there are so many people, so many places, so many whatever, that you can go ahead and you can hit. So law, so mansions, log cabins, if you're looking for a log, if you're, an hour north of us and you're doing up there, line of credit. So when how people get categorized in this, excuse me, is our government's always watching us, basically. That's what it is anytime we Google or actually even just talk around our computer or our phone about something, it is going to pop up. So say I am talking to my husband about, gosh, we're a first-time home buyer. Should we start buying a house? I wonder what kind of loans are out there. FHA loan or so my computer, my phone, my TV, they're going to pick up on that. So they're going to pick up on those conversations. They're going to pick up on those Google searches. Alexa, yeah. All of that. And so that's how they know who to target. It creeps me out and gives me goosebumps every single time I have to talk about this part of my marketing. But have you ever, you were talking the other day. So if anybody's ever watched, it's called Drop Dead Fred. It's this movie Drop Dead Fred. And it is the stupidest movie I have ever seen in my life. But it was something that I watched as a kid. And I'm like, gosh, I wonder if Drop Dead Fred is on, I think it was Amazon Prime or something like that. And I searched and I'm like, yeah, right, no. So it wasn't. And I searched another one for Drop Dead Fred, wasn't on there. And then all of a sudden, 3 days later, Drop Dead Fred showed up on my TV. And I'm like, what? I'm like, this movie I would probably say didn't even get 1 million views because it's that stupid. But all of a sudden it was on my TV. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So it's just like if you're talking to your husband or your friend or something like that about, oh my gosh, that song, and then all of a sudden that song pops up in your computer. So that's how they know who to target in this area, is by their Google searches, their whatever searches, Facebook searches, or just talking around the computer, around the TV, around whatever. So that is how they know who to target when you guys hit these. So kind of scary and kind of, yeah. So sometimes just be careful what you talk about. Okay, Hanson. There we go. All right. So I skipped over, let me go back to the audience. I skipped over who you want your ad to be seen to. So I have had real estate agents come to me and be like, you know what, a lot of California people are moving over to Vegas. Or I've heard Chicago is looking to move, things like that. This is where you can go ahead and you can put in those places. So say we want Los Angeles. We can go ahead and we can hit Los Angeles. It automatically goes to a 15-mile radius, which you're still going to get Pasadena, you're still going to get Beverly Hills, you're still going to get Brentwood, things like that. But you can also put it all the way out to 50. Just maybe if you want some dolphins and sharks and blowfish and all that stuff that want real estate, I don't know. But that's gonna go out to a 50-mile radius of Los Angeles. So anybody within that 50-mile radius of Los Angeles that is a first-time home buyer or a architect or an engineer or a banker or whatever you put in your detailed marketing is going to see your ad. They're going to see that you're a real estate agent here in Las Vegas. So when they are thinking about buying or selling here in Las Vegas, they're going to see you. So you can go ahead and you can put as many as you want. So say I want to hit Chicago. So I'm hitting Chicago, Los Angeles, and Las Vegas, because obviously we want local stuff here too. So we're going to hit Las Vegas. So now we're hitting all of those people. We're hitting Los Angeles, we're hitting Chicago, and we're hitting Las Vegas. So then now we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit our save our audience. And then our audience is going to be saved here from now on. So every single time we do an ad, we can go ahead and we can hit this, or we can go ahead and we can edit it. So whatever is up to you. So with promoting your page, when you do a post is $1 a day. So Facebook boosting your pages are going to be I think it's $5 a day. Let me see. Yeah, it's $5 a day. No, it's not. It's still $1 a day. I'm sorry. There's something else that was more. So what I recommend is my $4. I always say $4 for 4 days. Kathy can attest to it. $4 a day. You guys got some stuff. Minimum commission of $800,000 just by the way I showed you guys how to target. They had a crazy lot. It was a residential lot that they're selling as commercial across from McCarran Airport. And they're like, how do we do this? And so through the detailed targeting, we targeted different types of people. So car lots, there was just a lot, dispensaries, things like that. Yeah. So we targeted those type of people, and within like the first 24 hours, you got a hit, and it was very, very, very quick. So here, it doesn't matter what your numbers are saying, what your likes are saying, what any of this is saying. What matters is what we put in that demographics, what we put in that search. That is what matters. This, like I said, this is what can get people in debt. So they're going to see, okay, $5 or $4 for 4 days is going to bring our people. It's not letting me move it. Okay, anyway, we'll stay with this. So it's going to say our people reached is 729 to 2.1 thousand. That's a flipping huge range. So that's one reason why I don't pay attention to this. The other is every single time I have done this, it's always been way over. Page likes, so you're probably going, oh my gosh, this can get me 275 page likes. But so what if I bump it up to $20 for 5 days? Well, okay, so it's $2 a day. Or 5, yeah, whatever. That's what I thought. I thought that was it. So then now you're going to be like, oh my gosh, people reach 5.1 thousand people with 442 page likes. Absolutely. I'm going to put $100 in this week or this week for this. So people kind of get into that numbers, and that's where they get in debt, because this is not taken out of your credit card immediately. This is billed at the end of the month. So the 30th, the 31st of this month, I will be getting all of my Facebook ads taken out of my card. So you can be quite surprised at the end of the month when you have a $500, $600 bill and you're like, what? Oh my gosh. So that's where I say $4 a day too, or $4 is you're not going to be surprised at the end of the month. 2, you guys can all afford it because that's less than my Starbucks a day. And with detailed targeting, you're going to get who you want to come over and like your page. So that is that. And then we just go ahead and we hit promote now, and then they will go ahead and it says that it's under review. So they'll either approve it or deny it. You'll get a notification up on the top if it was approved or denied. And then you just go ahead and you figure if it's denied, contact me so I can see why, because we need to know why it was denied. So I can help you guys out with that. But most likely, other than Kathy and Nancy's situation, it's because of this special ad category was not turned on. So when you see it denied, just make sure that that's turned on before you contact me, because that's probably the main reason why. So any questions on that, you guys? No? Okay, so boosting a post and all of this other stuff is going to be the exact same as just what I showed you. Boosting a post is a post that you already have on your Facebook page. So when you hit this underneath your create an ad, it's going to ask you what post do you want to be boosted. So you can go through and you can try to pick which post that you want to be boosted. Or if there is a new one that you have, you'll go back to your page, and I'll show you that because I still want to show you get more leads quick. I'll show you the boost the post in a minute. So the next one on here is what is a little bit different is going to be the get more leads. You can go ahead and you can hit the get more website visitors. But when you do that, you are probably, I would say, if you send 100 people over to your website, you're probably maybe going to get 1 or 2 that are going to contact you. One reason is that the society we live in today doesn't want to pick up the phone and call you. It's just the way it is. They want to have quick, easy access to you immediately. If I see a car I like on the car lot, I'm not going to pick up and call. I'm going to quick do their little chat bot down here in the right-hand corner, and I'm going to be like, hey, is this available? I want to see it now. So that's what they're going to do with your website. I went through it with baseball. When we first moved here, I went through probably, I would say 24 websites. And I could not have an easy access chat now button. So I kept going through and going through and going through and going through and going through. I hate to admit it, but that's just how we are today. That's just how we've grown up. So people want to have that quick communication with you. So in our Facebook 101, I showed you guys how to put that Facebook Messenger onto your website. So all of you guys should have that. If you guys do have that, then you guys can go ahead and you guys can send that get more website visitors. If you do not have that, I do not recommend sending people to your website. You're going to get more people to just slide off of your website than you are to be able to grab them. Again, because they want that chat bot on there. So get more leads. Get more leads is where obviously this is going to go ahead and grab all of your guys' attention, because what realtor does not want more leads? I know if I was a real estate agent, I would want the more leads. But to get more leads, you have to offer something to the potential client. Whether it is, so with my baseball team, so I am doing a guess how many candies are in a jar and you get a baseball bucket. So we're putting a baseball shirt, sunflower seeds, big league chew, all that stuff. And they have to guess how much candy is in there. And so they have to fill out their name and their kids' age, and then they can guess. And so that way I know that they're interested in coming over to play baseball, because they wouldn't put their kids' age in if they weren't interested in it, and they wouldn't have voted on how many pieces of candy were in it if they weren't interested in playing for our program. So this is a great way to go ahead and offer that kind of stuff. Just one moment, we have a chat. I'm able to see it. Would this work for contact me if you want to know how much your home is worth? Absolutely. I was just going to get into that. So this is also a great way to, if you guys are offering an ebook or a home analysis, what your home is worth, your Q&A, if you guys are offering an online Q&A question, like every Saturday, 1 o'clock, join me for Q&A via Zoom, put in your information, anything like that. That's where this comes in handy. And then you will be able to get those potential clients. They're not going to sign up for Q&A. They're not going to sign up for a home analysis, what my home is worth. They're not going to sign up for any of that stuff unless they are truly interested in buying or selling a home. So every single lead you get through this, if you are very aware of what you are putting into that, they're all going to be potential clients for you. They're not just going to sign up for a Q&A just because they want to put their name and their phone number in there. They're actually going to do that because they want that, what you are offering them. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit create a new form, because all of mine are just, you don't need to learn about those. So create a new form, and then here is your form name. So you can go ahead and put join me for Q&A. We're just gonna put that. And then we can go ahead and we can customize the form text if you want. That's up to you. You can do your headliner, description, anything like that. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna leave it blank. And then here is our custom information. What do we want from the client? I always recommend that you only ask for Lisa's making funny faces and stuff on the side, jumping up and down, doing cartwheels. So customer information, if we ask more than 2 questions, it is found that they're just gonna go ahead and drop off and not even do your form. So they say 2 at the most of what we want to ask. 3, they're gonna drop off. So obviously you want their full name because we wanna know when we contact someone, if we're talking to Bob, Susie, Lucy, whoever. Phone number, email. I prefer as a marketer, as a business person, that I want to capture their phone number versus their email. One, when you call them, you are leaving a personal voice on their voicemail if they don't answer. Or if you text them, you can see that they read their text. So you know that they are getting your messages. Email, you have no clue. You don't know if it went into their spam, if they just went ahead and deleted it, or if they even saw it. So I always want to go ahead and get their phone number. As you hear in the business meetings that you guys are in on Tuesdays, that it's always that voice to voice, that personal contact that you want to create for your potential clients. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit full name and we're gonna hit our phone number. And then we can go ahead and we can add a short answer if we want. So we can add a question if we want. Are you interested in getting a free home analysis after this, after our Q&A? Or something like that. So you can go ahead and put, do you want to learn how much your home is worth after the Q&A? Oh, maybe, there we go. All right, so then when they answer that, if they say yes or no, then you know that after that Q&A, you can go ahead and you can reach out to them and you can be like, hey, I saw that you want to know how much your home is worth. Let's go ahead and get that started for you. So kind of play strategically with those answers or those questions and see who you guys get for that. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit next. If it lets me. All right, so then this is obviously everything that we do besides a post is gonna pull our info that we put on our Facebook page, and it's gonna pull our cover photo. So this is where we wanna go ahead and we wanna change that. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit edit our options. And then we're gonna choose a video. Remember, we want to choose a video because the human brain always stops on a video. So I always want to make sure that when you guys are promoting your business, no matter if it's leads, if it's for your website, or if it's for Facebook, I always want you guys to do a video. It doesn't have to be you in front of the camera talking. It doesn't have to be anything real estate related, actually. It could be a cat running around the backyard, rolling around in grass. Or it can be you guys showing Area 15. I was just there the other weekend and it's amazing there, you guys, if you guys have not gone. Great way to go ahead and do videos and show people what it's all about. Or if you're out just walking the dog in a neighborhood, flip your camera on and just hit the record and just show the neighborhood that you're walking in. It doesn't have to be elaborate and well done or anything like that. As long as it is moving, it is going to catch the eye. Then they're going to stop and they're going to read your description. So this is where we're going to be like, hey, I'm here to help all of your guys' needs. I'm offering a Q&A this Saturday at 1 p.m. Please join me. And then they're going to be like, oh, awesome. I'm going to sign up. Right here is the button label. We want them to sign up. So that's going to be on sign up. Again, special ad category has to be turned on. And we have to choose housing. Again, it will get denied if that is not on. And then here, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do our audience, our detailed audience. So just like the last one, we do the exact same thing all over again. Here, we're gonna choose the duration and how much we wanna spend. We don't wanna spend $35. Let me see here. I think this is a $10 one. It is. This is a $10 budget. So this is a little bit more spendy. You guys can't go on the Nicole $4 ad here. This is something that I would probably only do once a month or once every other month. This isn't something that has to be done weekly or bi-weekly, like boosting your page, just because it is more expensive and you don't want to overwhelm people with making them feel like you are, what's the word? Not needy, but overdoing it, desperate, maybe, with getting those people. So I wouldn't do it too much because you are going to lose followers on your Facebook page because they're going to constantly see it. So I would probably do it once a month or once every other month. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to promote it now, and that's going to go off into La La Land, and it's going to go ahead and it's going to either get denied or it's going to get approved. Again, if it gets denied, I want you guys to email me right away so I can go ahead and look at your ad and see what was done wrong. But again, go back and look at that special ad category first. All right, so any questions with that part, you guys? I know that was a lot of information into this. Any questions? No? All right. Means that I'm either doing an absolute horrible job at teaching you guys, or I'm doing a wonderful job and you guys are able to learn as we go. So I'm going to take number 2. All right, so we're going to go back to our page and I'm going to show you guys how to boost a post off of our Facebook page instead of coming here and boosting. So we're going to go here. We're going to go to our page. All right, so now we're back at our page. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to create that boost. So say we have that infographic or the Wardley by numbers or something like that that we want to boost. We want to get out there, that open house, that for sale house, or we just simply sold a house and we just have that just sold listed or just sold card that we want to get out there. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to hit a create a post. This is where you're always going to hit to create anything on your page. No matter what it is, this is where you're going to hit. So we're going to hit create a post. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to write about it. So we're going to write, join me this Saturday from 12 to 3. At 123 Main Street. All right, so then we're going to grab our photo. So we're going to grab whatever we made as far as, so let's just say that this is the house that we're going to do. So this is our open house. This should, I shouldn't say should, it absolutely must have your guys' information on it. You guys should be going over to Canva. You guys should be going to Poster My Wall. What is Breakthrough Broker? Anything like that when you guys are creating an open house flyer. That is going to be able to brand it to yourself. We always, always, always want your guys' information on everything. They need to know how to get in contact with you. Your name, your phone number, your email address, and your website. We always want that on there. So that should always be on your open house, and it should always be up here. So you
Sorry,
for more information, please contact Nancy at blah, 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 or LaShonda, or whoever. That's where you would put this information. And it should also be on here, because if they're not reading up here, but they're just looking at your photo, they still have that information right in front of their face. So we want to make sure that that's on. Also your Wardley, so they know who you're with. Your license number should be on there. There are things that you have to have on there to stay compliant with the board of directors. So we want to make sure that those things are on there. So we're going to go ahead and you can either boost your post here, or you can post and then boost. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to post it. Do we want to have a event? No, because this. Oh, Karen, did you have a question?
Yes, I
Yes,
did.
no? Oh, you're on.
Canva. I
I
would,
can hear you.
yes. Can you hear me?
No, do
Can you hear me?
you want to type it?
No, you can't hear me?
I can't hear you.
Sure.
I can hear you, Karen. So it must be the laptop.
Yeah, maybe. So my question is about Canva. I was using it and, you know, making stuff. Can't hear. Okay, I'm typing.
Okay, we're gonna see if she chats in. Anybody else here? If I can't, you can hear her? Oh, I don't know why I can't hear you. I wonder if it's because I have something plugged in that's not supposed to be. Sorry. Okay, she says, I was using Canva. When you get done making something, they charge you to print, don't they? To print it, yes, they do. But to download it to your computer and then you can print it at your office or send it to Walmart or Kinko's or whatever, you can do it that way. So yes, they do charge you to print it directly from, because then that comes in the mail. So downloads are free, yes. The downloads are free. There is a paid version of Canva, but that gives you a couple more videos, a couple more stock photos, things like that. But for the most part, what you need to do on Canva is all free. Yes. And then a poster my wall is also an amazing one. And that is completely free as well. That is a great tool. And I can show you guys at the end of this if you guys are interested in seeing that as well. Sorry, I guess I can't hear you guys, so you guys are just gonna have to chat and I'll keep my chat open. So I apologize, I'm not sure what's going on with my speakers. I'm on my laptop today, so. All right, so back to this here. Just one moment. All right, so now we're gonna see our open house right here. So this is gonna show everybody that's on our business page, the open house, but now we wanna go ahead and we wanna get that open house out to Lala, like out to the world. So this is where we're gonna go and we're gonna hit boost a post. It's always at the bottom of every single post. So you see every single post that I make, you're gonna see a boost a post. So we want to go ahead and we want to boost this post because this is the one that we just made. And this is going to be the exact same of what we just did for everything. So we're going to go ahead, always make sure that we have our call to action button. So we want to go ahead and either call now or send a message. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to hit call now. Special ad category on, special ad category housing, clicked, done. And now this is where we're going to go ahead and we're going to target. So let's just say we have that $2.2 million house that we're going to go ahead and we're going to do an open house on. So we obviously do not want our 18-year-olds to come to a $2.2 million open house. But since we are fair housing, we cannot go ahead and we cannot change that. So since we have that $2.2 million house, we are going to go ahead and we're going to do Las Vegas. We're going to go to a 50-mile radius so we can go ahead and we can get Boulder City and we can get everything around us. But also we are going to go ahead and we are going to do Beverly Hills because it's $2.2 million and they like to come over and they like to have lavish houses here for weekends. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit Beverly Hills, but why is it not showing up? So look at all these things. So look at all these things. So this is a good pop. If we have a place, we can specifically pinpoint people, zip codes, things like that, or not people, but zip codes. So here it's showing that we're gonna go ahead and we can hit the Beverly Hills Car Club, Beverly Hills BMW, Beverly Hills Porsche. So there are lots and lots of things that we can go ahead and we can hit through Beverly Hills. Or else I live in the 89117 area code. We can go ahead and we can hit that 89117 area code. And we are getting to that. So that is a good way for you guys to farm as well. So on top of doing your mailers, because we don't ever want to get away from our mailers because that is huge, is also being able to farm through social media. So that is a great way as well. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit that 89117 as well. Oh, it didn't add it because I already have Las Vegas. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to hit New York, whatever. So we have the two people. So we have both of them. All right, so your detailed marketing. So what kind of people? Obviously, first-time home buyers aren't going to hit the $2.2 million house. Unfortunately, teachers, mechanics, bookkeepers, marketers, we're not going to be able to afford that $2.2 million house either. So we don't want our money to go in front of those people. Because if you do, then just go ahead and put that money on my desk, because that's what you're doing with it, is you're just throwing it away. Because it's going to be seen by me, a marketer, and I am gonna have no use for that $2.2 million house. So your money is just basically going down the drain. So we want to make sure that it is getting in front of the right eyes at the right time, everything like that. So we need to go ahead and we need to think about who can afford that $2.2 million house. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna go down the line. Agriculture, probably not. Analytics, probably. So you just go down the line and you might have a slope here. So you just go ahead and you go down the line and figure that out. Finances, if you're in financing, probably entrepreneurship, probably entertainment, absolutely, because that's who we're trying to gear towards. Engineering, energy, whatever. So you can pick as many as you want. So again, so if we have, so say we have the lower amount of house, so we have a $215,000 house. We are going to be going to the marketers. We're going to be going to the teachers. We're going to be going to the mechanics. We're going to be going to, does it pass FHA? If it does, we're going to put FHA loan. We're going to put first-time home buyers. So really see what you have out there. If you have a lot that is sitting there, if you are trying to go into more of the commercial, if you have a lot, you can go ahead and you can hit car dealerships, you can hit restaurants, entrepreneurs, anything like that. So really base it on what you have. I had this real estate agent that came to me and she had this very, very, very unique, gorgeous house. And it was, I think it was $1.6 million. And she's like, Nicole, the average person is not going to buy this house. She goes, it is on a corner and it has 2 churches next to them and car lot. And the church was trying to buy this house for a bigger car lot. But this house, you look inside of it and it almost looks like it was built for gatherings. They had pews in it. They had a big banquet center. They had, it was just really, really bizarre. It was just a really bizarre home. And so I'm like, okay, I'm like, well, let's go ahead and we can go ahead and we can promote to nonprofits. We can promote to churches. We can promote, so we try to figure out, excuse me, who we could promote that to. And so when we did that, it sold because it went out to the nonprofits versus the average person that can afford a $1.6 million house. Because if I can afford that, I'm not going to want to go live in something that is built more for a banquet and church and whatever else it was supposed to be built for. I don't know. But so this is where you are going to get very creative with your thinking. Again, another story is I had someone an hour north of here on a non-dwelling property. And it was absolutely gorgeous. No service road to get out to it, no nothing. So I'm like, you know what, let's go ahead and we're gonna promote to cattle. We're gonna promote to ranchers. We're gonna promote it in Wyoming. We're gonna promote it in Texas. We're gonna promote it in Utah. So we did that and that one sold. So there are things you just have to think outside of the box and they will sell. It's just who you are marketing it to. We don't want to market it to the everyday Joe because the everyday Joe doesn't want to buy it. So we have to be very specific on who we are doing this to. So any questions on the boosting, on any of that stuff, go ahead and chat it in since I cannot hear you guys. I apologize. I know you guys know how much I absolutely love listening to you guys and being able to communicate with you guys there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to delete this post so people don't think, what the heck am I trying to say here? All right. Another thing that you guys, can you go over how to put the chat on your website again? Absolutely. I will go ahead and I will do that, Matt, after I quick show you this. All right. So I have a lot of people asking how you guys communicate as your business page versus your personal page. So if you guys are coming over to my business page and you guys want to comment, or if you guys are going over to a hair salon or a tattoo shop or whatever, how do you guys comment as your business page versus your personal? Or share from your business instead of your personal? So right here is your like, comment, share, and then here is a little drop down. So this is where we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit this, and this is gonna show my personal, or this is gonna show my business. We want to go ahead and we want to hit your business And down here now it's going to show that we're commenting as your business page and not your personal page. So when you are commenting on that other business page, oh, I got a tickle in my throat. I'm so sorry. People are not coming over to your personal page or requesting to be friends with you or anything like that. Then you are strictly being professional and business-like. If you want to share it over to your personal or your business page, you just go ahead and you hit share and then share to a page. You hit share to a page, and then you can go ahead and you can hit your page that you want to share it to. So we're just going to share it to Nevada State Properties. We're just going to hit that. And then it's going to show that I shared it, but it's going to show that I shared it from this page over to the other page. If you don't want that, then you just go ahead and you just right click, and then you save the image as, save it to your computer, and then copy and post or copy and paste this. And then it's going to look like it is strictly from you. So any questions on that part before we go ahead and we go over to adding your chat to your face or to your website? Anything else you guys want to know about Facebook, guys? Nothing? Can you have 2 business pages? Absolutely. As you can see, I have multiple business pages that I have. So yes, you can have more than 2 business pages. You can have as many as you want. So yes. All right. So if we don't have any other questions, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys how to get to that. So we're going to go, don't leave your business page like I just did. We're going to go to your business page. We're going to go ahead to settings. And then we're going to go to messaging. After messaging, we're going to go to add messenger to your website. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit get started. Next. And then this is going to pop up. So this is what we're going to see on our website. So we want this so someone can automatically go continue as Eric or continue as Frank or whoever, and then that will be able to, you guys are able to chat in. So right now it says, hi, how can I help you with your marketing needs? Or it's going to say a generic because you guys haven't done this yet. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit edit because we don't want to be a robot. We want to be as personal as possible. So you can say, hey, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by my website, or whatever you want. Thank you for stopping by. Do you have any questions about what you see on my website, or whatever you guys want to put? I'm just pulling something out right now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit save. Obviously be a little more classy and professional than what I was just doing. So, all right. So now it says, hey, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit next. And then now we can choose our color. So all of you guys should have updated your website to personalize it to who you are. If not, oh my gosh, hopefully I will be having a class next month on showing you guys how in depth you guys can go with your guys' website. It is absolutely ridiculous on what you guys can do with your DeltaNet website. You guys can add pages to it. You guys can delete pages. You guys can put whatever pictures you want on there. That is your website. You pay for it. So you should personalize it to who you are. When you guys first come on, every single Wardley website is the exact same. So when I am a potential client and I am looking at Wardley websites and I am looking at it and I'm seeing that it is all the exact same, I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm not going to go with these guys. They don't even pay attention to their website. So your website is very, very, very important to your business. That is where a lot of your business comes from, other than your mailers and your social media, is your website. Because in your mailers, you're sending people to your website. In Facebook, you're sending people to your website. You want to make sure that it looks professional and it is branded to who you are. So a part of that here now is what I'm trying to get at is your color. So if you choose to go green, you can change your little bot to green. You can also copy and paste the color out of DeltaNet and you can put it here. And so then you can match it exactly to the color that you have on your website. So say we're green, okay? Alignment, just keep this all the same. because we want it exactly where that's at. We're gonna hit next. And then here it's gonna show empty. I'll take that out. You want to add your website. So your website is your first and last name .wardleyre.com. So we want to go ahead and that's what we were going to put. So we're going to just go ahead and we're going to put Nicole Haytner .wardley. I don't have a website, but we're just going to do this. wardleyre.com. We're going to hit save. Oh, sorry, I have to put www. All right, so we're going to hit save. Seriously, it wants the HTTPS too. Okay, anyway, you get it. Put your HTTPS or HTTPS backslashes www.firstandlastname.wardleyre.com. So that's what it's going to be in there. All right, we're going to add our code to the website by ourselves. We don't want it to email this instructions. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go over to the snippet and we're going to copy it. So we're just going to click on that. It's going to turn green. And now we're going to go over to our website. So there are a couple ways to get to your guys' website. You can go ahead and you can go through DeltaNet. You can go ahead and go through the Wardley Hub, which all of you guys should have a login. If you guys have your license, you should have gotten your login from your OA or it should have been emailed to you. So the Wardley Hub, you just go down and you'll find your, where is it? Look at all this stuff that you guys can have. I probably passed it. Right here, agent website. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the agent website. And then it's usually your first and last name, lowercase, and then whatever you chose as a password. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sign in. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Or you can go ahead and you can go to wardleyre.com. That is our Wardley website. So you go to wardleyre.com. And so every single one of your websites is going to look like this. So that's why we need to change it. We need to make it look personal. You go all the way to the bottom and you hit agents only login. And that's going to be your second way to log in. So let me get over to. All right, so this is your guys's website here. Oh, there we go. So we want to go over to your left-hand side and we want to go ahead and we want to hit website. And then we want to go to custom code. Hit custom code. All right, here I'm going to delete this so you guys can see it. Okay, so this is what you guys are going to see, custom code snippet. So it's going to be this warning. Don't worry about that warning. It's just letting us know that some snippets can be bad, whatever. This one's not. We're going to go ahead and we're going to name this snippet. Just name it for what it's worth. Facebook chat. And then the rest of it's going to stay the same. We want it on all of our domains. We want all on all of our pages, just in case they're on our buyer's page, our listing, or whatever. We want to make sure that that bot is readily available for them so they can go ahead and message you at any moment. And we want to keep it at the top of the page. So then we're going to go ahead and go to the snippet. We're going to right click. We're going to hit paste and we're going to hit save. Hey, Jeff. Jeff is here, guys. All right. So now your changes have been saved and now it should be on your guys' website. So then you go over to overviews. And then you can preview your website and it should be there. It might not be there right away, but it will, as soon as it starts to read the snippet and stuff like that, it will pop up. So that is how we have that on your guys' website. So is there any questions on that part, you guys? No? All right, well, I think that is all I have for you guys. It's an hour and a half into it. I apologize. All my trainings go super, super long. But is there anything else that you guys, oh, Canva, you guys wanted to do Canva and post on my wall, correct? Quick, yeah, no, maybe so. You guys are really quiet. Okay, see you later. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go over, at least Jacqueline said yes. Thank you, Jacqueline, for being the voice for everybody. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go over to Canva, canva.com. Canva is a great tool for you guys. There is so much stuff that you guys can do with Canva. So this is going to be your Canva. You sign up with your email address, username, or put your username, password, and you guys can do the free. It's either free or $12.99 a month. Oh, excuse me. Since I do a lot on Canva, I do the $12.99. But I did not start paying for it until probably a year ago. Other than that, I was 5 years without paying for it, and it got the job done. So here on Canva, we can create logos, we can create presentations, we can create Instagram posts, posters, business cards, resumes. I mean, anything and everything. I know I don't have anybody here anymore. They left. I'm teaching to an empty class, you guys. Eric just walked in. All right, so say we want to do just sold. So we're going to type in just sold. And it's going to be a postcard. You don't have to have this postcard. You can delete the second one. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and say, so we're going to go through, we're going to see which one we want. Okay, we like this one. We're going to click it. So if we just want this for social media, we can go ahead. So it's going to show up with the front of the postcard, the back of the postcard. So we don't want the back of the postcard because we're just going to use it for social media. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click the delete button. So now we just have the front of it. So we want to go ahead and we want to choose our photo. So you go to the left-hand side, click upload and upload media. And then that's where you're going to go ahead and get your device. And then you're going to pick whatever one you want. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to do this. And then it's going to upload here. There we go. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to take it. We're going to grab it. We're going to slide it. And it's automatically just going to go ahead and get into that area. So we're going to go here, just sold. Obviously, we need our logo on there. Your logo can be also found on the Wardley Hub underneath logos. Right. Let me see if I can find it quick. Around here. I always miss it, you guys. Artwork right here. So Wardley artwork. So you guys can go ahead and download any of these transparents that you want. If you want NFL logo on there, there's also the NFL logo. Wherever it was. There we go. So you can have the NFL logo if you guys want the NFL logo with the Wardley as well. So you just download that to your computer and upload it here. So I already have it uploaded. So I'm just going to go to the Wardley. So we're just going to click it. And it's going to pop up. We're going to go like that. There's the Wardley. And then we want our information on there. So now we can go ahead and we can choose any information that are the type of font that we want. I love this one. I use this for everything. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to put just sold 123 Main Street. And then we're just going to go ahead and we're going to put it there. And then all of you guys should have gotten your photos. So every or when you guys get your photos through Wardley Real Estate, you will get a headshot and you'll also get a transparent as well. So that is something you guys can also add on to here if you guys want to make it real personal. So we just go to your uploads. We're just going to use Shonda here because I already have her. Well, we don't want her there. And we're just going to put her there. And then you just put she wants to go in there. And then you just go ahead and put your information, your first and last name, everything like that. And then this is where she was talking about it costs to print. We don't want that. We just want to go ahead and we want to download it. So you can download it as a PDF, you can download it as a JPEG or a PNG. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to do a JPEG and we're going to download it. And now it's downloaded to my computer and now I can upload it to anything that I want. I can send it to the printer. I can put it on my Facebook. I can put it on my Instagram, whatever I want. So any questions with that? No? Okay. You can also create videos. I was showing someone on here the other day that you can create videos. So if you don't have a video maker, this is great to do. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze here. There must be something in the air here. Let me see. Where's my video? I'm going to type it in. So we're just going to hit video. We're gonna create a blank one. And now down here, it's gonna show our video of how many slides we want. So we can go ahead and we can choose our photos. So say we wanna do a slideshow of this house that we have. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Down here, we're gonna click another page. We're gonna do that one, click another page. So as many as we want, we're just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna keep putting as many as we want. And then we can add music. We can either upload our own music or they have just generic music. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit that. Trying to move you guys here. There we go. Obviously we don't want people to sleep, so don't choose this music, you guys, because they're just gonna fall asleep. So we don't want that. And then we're gonna hit, yes. I have too much stuff up here, my gosh. And then we're gonna hit play, where is it? So here, we're gonna go ahead and do our timing. We're done, that's in between. And then it's gonna be able to play. So we hit our play. So then we have this, we can add text to it. We can add whatever we want to it. And then we can go ahead and we can share this to Facebook, Instagram, whatever you guys want as your social media. And that one, this one is free. So you guys are able to do this. You just don't have as many choices through music, but you can go ahead and you can upload, or it's right here, it's free. You can hit the free button and that's all the stuff that shows up. So any questions about Canva? No. Okay. And now I'm just gonna quick show you my poster, my wall, and then I am done with you guys. All right, so poster my wall, poster my wall. We're gonna hit that. Now this is absolutely amazing. I use this for everything. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit real estate. And it has everything for you guys. You'll see some things that you have to pay for, which is the coins. To get rid of those, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit image, because what is costing is the videos. So now all of these are absolutely free for you guys. So these guys are gonna make you look like you have your crap together. You guys are a great real estate agent. You know what you're doing. You're professional, everything like that. So if you have an open house or if you have a house for sale, if you just want to promote yourself, you can go ahead and do that. So say we have this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to customize it because I like this. So I have more of the higher end classy house that I have to sell. So this is what we're going to do. So this is for your guys's, you guys can do these for mailers. All right, sorry, I dropped my mouse here. All right, so obviously we're not this company, so we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna delete it. And we wanna upload, add from my computer. And then this is where you're gonna have your photos or upload your photo. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna upload a logo. We're gonna upload the Wardley logo that we just downloaded from the hub. And then we're going to size it into there if we want it in there. We don't have to have it in there. Whatever you guys want. I'm just showing you. Here, we're gonna go ahead and we can replace this photo so we know that it's gonna fit in there correctly. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna hit replace on the right-hand side. Upload, and we're gonna replace it with a house. Okay, so we have this house, or you upload it from your computer. It's gonna ask you where you want it cropped to fit into that spot. And now that house is there. Same with all of these, you hit it and you replace. You can upload your home. I have homes here, so we're just gonna go ahead and hit okay, replace. And then it's able to let me crop it so it fits in there nicely. We're gonna hit crop, and now it's in there nicely. So you don't have to sit there and try to go like this and make them all the same dimensions or whatever. So it makes it really easy to do that. So you just hit it and then hit your replace over here. And then you can go ahead and you can change this if you want. You can change it to whatever you want. So it's 1.234 or 30. Your features, your property, about us. Obviously, this is where you're going to have your phone number, your address, your website, your call to actions. We always want your call to actions. When we go ahead and we download this, just like Canva, we can go ahead and download it as a JPEG, high res. We're going to download it. And it's going to create. if you guys do not have a paid subscription to Poster My Wall, there is going to be a Poster My Wall little watermark on the bottom. What I recommend is moving everything up a little bit like this, because we want to go ahead and we want to edit that out. We don't want, it looks unprofessional when you have those watermarks on there saying, hey, I made this from Poster My Wall free account. So when we go to this, our picture, so right here, it's gonna say created by Poster My Wall. We're just gonna go ahead and click our crop button. And then we're just gonna move it up a little bit to take that Poster My Wall out, and we're gonna hit save. So then there, it's gonna make it look professional. Obviously, this was gonna be moved up a little bit, guys. But it's gonna take that created from my Poster My Wall out of there. So it's gonna, like I said, look more professional and things like that. But this is a great way to get those mailers out there and do your farming. There's neighborhood ones on here. There's, I mean, just go through it. There's over, what did it say? Like 3,000 different things that you guys can do. So you just type in real estate. Image, okay, 2,500 different things that you guys can use, and these are all for free. So use them, use them, use them. This is going to make your business that much more successful, because the more you have something that looks like this, the more clients are going to be attracted to you. So anyway, I'm going to stop the share. And I am going to open it up to any questions you guys have. Anything? Come on, guys. You guys are going to have to put it in the chat, remember, because I can't hear you, dang nabbit. No, Eric, you're good? So how was it? Did you guys learn something? Do you guys feel confident doing a boost, or promoting your page, or creating a flyer? I want to know, how did you guys? Thank you, honey. No, we're good. All right, well, if that's, both Canva and Poster My Wall have free accounts. Yes, they both have free accounts. They both have a free and a paid. So you can go ahead and do either one. Paid is not going to get you a ton of stuff more than the paid. Poster My Wall, you're just going to get more videos, and Canva, you're going to get a little bit more of the stock photos and a couple more. I think you get a couple more fonts, something like that. So nothing real big. Is this going to be on YouTube? Yes, this is going to be on YouTube. So you guys can go ahead and you guys can follow it at your own leisure. Again, I do recommend that if you guys have any questions after you guys tried it yourself and you can't figure it out through YouTube or anything like that, please reach out to me via email, and I would be happy to sit down with you guys and help you guys out. So with that being said, I'm going to say peace out. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a great day.